as a seller, you will have to fix when you have an inspection. So when you sign our contract, if you've got a good agent, they'll go through this with you, but everything falls within 4 categories that comes in an inspection, that shows up in an inspection, only 3 of which you have to fix as the seller. Number 1, this one's pretty obvious. They're normally pretty cut and dry. Safety and health items. So anything electrical, like a lot of times in annex and crawl spaces, you'll have uncapped wiring. That would be something. A lot of times I see like fall safety issues where maybe you don't have a proper railing on the stairs. That would be something that would have to be fixed. Number 2, sometimes this gets a little gray on what this exactly is. Major defects. Major defects, per the contract, are anything that takes away from the intended purpose or reduces the life of your house, of your home, would be considered major defects. Roof leaking, water getting in the crawl space, water coming through a window, wood rot, structural issues, things like that would be considered major defects and would have to be fixed. So you got safety, major defects. Third, we call it 4A items because it's paragraph 4, section A of our contract. Fancy term for your home's infrastructure. Plumbing has to be in normal working order. HVAC has to be in normal working order, which can get tricky sometimes. Anything electrical has to be in normal working order. Gas has to be in normal working order. You get the vibe. Anything that comes with the house needs to be in normal working order. I'm also gonna add codes into this, and codes can be tricky. And what I mean by that, what was enacted when your home was built versus what current codes are. And those codes, I could probably do a whole separate thing on this, fall into 2 different categories. You've got retroactive codes, which doesn't matter. Those have to be updated. Those have been deemed very important, normally for safety reasons. You have to update those to sell your house. Then the other ones, you don't have to do it unless you update a portion of your, update something in your house. For instance, hot water heaters. If you were to update your hot water heater, you have to have an expansion tank. And a few of y'all are going to be like, yep, I've had to do that. So you have got to get an expansion tank when you get a new hot water heater. But that's not something that you have to go and buy a whole new setup to do to sell your house. So 1, safety. 2, major defects. 3, infrastructure. And then the 4th one is cosmetic, which you don't have to do. I'm Tyler Canoles, always trying to help y'all out. If you're looking to sell, give me a holler, and Canoles knows homes.